Hey everyone, it's Elsie here. I hope you're all well. So for today's video, we're talking about coffee again. I really like coffee and I really like Gilmore Girls, and they drink a lot of coffee in Gilmore Girls, and that is basically how this layout came to be. I had this idea in my head for a while, and then I don't know, I saw this kit, this is the Felicity Jane Maggie kit, and this was August's kit, by the way. I don't know whether it's still available. I think the paper add-on might be. I'll leave a link to it below in case you're interested. And yeah, I saw this kit, and then it was just because as you can see, I'm sorting through all the papers, deciding which ones I want to use. And it's quite like an earthy kind of kit. Like I think with the oranges and the wood grains, and then the pots are blue. It's just yeah, it just feels quite earthy. And then I thought, oh, earthy coffee, and then earthy coffee. But you know what I mean. So for this one, I was kind of thinking cool, hipster, Scandinavian-esque coffee bar thing type scrapbook layout. That makes sense. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, I was sorting through all the papers, deciding which ones I wanted to use, and I drew this coffee cup just on some tracing paper, did my usual thing, and then I'm deciding which papers to use, and I knew I wanted like that floral for the sleeve because I thought that'd be cute, and then I was deciding what patterns to go with it, and then just decided on one of those cardstock papers from the kit. Those plain cardstocks are literally a revelation. They're amazing because they're like two tones, so like if you don't like one side you can use the other, and then you can, they like, the colours are exact matches to the kit because they're like custom and they've got a little scallop border. They are like the perfect cardstocks ever. And I have to admit, I don't really use cardstocks that we get in kits. Yeah, I usually use them in a bit of like scrap piece of paper, or I just like give them away. Oops. But yeah, no, these I get used. These ones, and I kind of take the card out of the middle at the start just so I can have the option of, if I wanted to have like a border of around the paper, I can, if that makes sense. So yeah, done my paper piecing, and then I'm doing my usual bit of stitching, but then I decided it needed something to make it pop, and I did this on my Netflix how to Netflix video, where I matted the TV on some like plain cardstock, and yeah, it just makes it pop. So I ended up stitching, doing my usual thing and the stitching around the coffee cup just to give it a bit of a border, and I'm doing my coffee splatter thing again. I don't know whether like any of you have seen, or like, if suppose if you've been like watching my channel since the beginning of time, or the beginning of my time on YouTube, you might remember or may not remember. I'll leave a link to the video like above, below, wherever, called Eyeliner and Coffee, and I basically talked about my love of coffee in that as well, and I did the coffee spatter technique, as you can see here, and it's very cheap because all you need is like quite a bit of strong coffee, a mug, and just go to town really. I wanted to get like the coffee drops, so I took a water brush, put the brush in the coffee, and then like held it up at a height, and then like squeezed a tiny bit of water out, and it just splats onto the paper. So that worked quite well. So as you can see, I'm just playing around with what kind of design I want, and then I ended up really not liking the coffee spatters at the top of the layout, you know, like where my photos are. And then I fiddled around for ages trying to make it work, and then I thought, nah, I'm being silly, I just really don't like it, I'll just do it again. And then, I mean, like, I know it's kind of sort of wasting a piece of cardstock, but then I'll still use it for other things, you know. So yeah, I tried it at all the different angles. I mean, that angle doesn't look too bad, but I don't know, I just preferred it the other way around. With the coffee cup on the left hand side. So yeah, what am I doing now? Oh, I'm trimming down the sides because I wanted like little strips of paper at the sides. So yeah, just doing it again and marking where I need to put the coffee. And yeah, yeah. I think I put so much like thought into everything sometimes that it just like, I don't know, I overthink things. I think, oh no, this has to be perfect. You know, I'm so nervous about like putting bloody coffee on a page. Sorry, excuse my language. And I just thought, nah, I'm being silly because I can just get another white piece of paper. I buy my paper in bulk now, and the paper I use is amazing. I love it. Don't know what brand it is. I kind of buy it off Amazon or eBay, and it's really heavy and it's really nice white colour. Because I was looking through some of my old layouts the other day, and looking at like, because I always use the same kind of cardstock, which is like the kind of canvasy textured one from someone. I don't know, and it was way more expensive than this was, and I don't know, it's just, I really hated the colour white it was, like, or the tone of white. It was just, I don't know, it was gross. This one's quite like a nice sort of, it's not, you know how you can get cool whites that are like bluish? This one isn't, and the other one was. So I way prefer like the sort of warmer toned white. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Although I'm sure like most of you will understand what I mean. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, I really prefer, no, oh gosh, words. I prefer, oh god, I made a boo-boo here. I stuck down the piece of paper and I was like, no, I stuck it down the wrong way, because I wanted the wood grain. Turns out, wanted the wood grain at the top like I thought, and then I trimmed it off so I could, you know, flip it around, and then I was like, oh crap. No, it meant to go the other way. So then I stuck it back on. It was fine though. You didn't notice. You'd never know. It was just having a blonde moment. And that streak of light is back and it's a bane of my life. I mean, I shouldn't really be complaining because any sort of sunlight we get in England is like an actual bonus. But, oh, that's awkward. Oh no, you probably didn't hear that, but I'm like standing in the hall and the post. Actually, that's not a postwoman. Who the hell is that? Oh, someone just put something through the door, and I thought it was the postman, and it wasn't. It's just this random woman wearing like a weird little boating hat, like an actual boating hat. Okay, we get all sorts around here. Anyway, sorry, I got distracted there. I can't remember what I was saying. So yes, let's talk about Gilmore Girls. I love Gilmore Girls, and I am very, very excited for the reunion thing on Netflix in November. So excited. I'm gonna watch it again, all again before then. And I can't believe I've just gone through my whole life without watching Gilmore Girls. But yeah, thank you Netflix for having Gilmore Girls on, you know, your thing. It is the best. So yeah, I've got my iPad out here. I think I was doing journaling. I was actually doing journaling. Just know that I did type up the journaling in with the intention of putting something about loving Gilmore Girls on this layout. But then yeah, the journaling was too much. Oh, I'm a terrible scrapbooker. Anyway, have I actually explained why I'm talking about Gilmore Girls like a crazy person? don't think I have. Okay, well, I'm talking about Gilmore Girls like a crazy person because one, I'm crazy, and two, the quote title thing that I'm using is a quote from Gilmore Girls, which is, "Do you like coffee? Only with my oxygen." That's excellent reenactment from me. And yeah, it spoke to me, and yeah, Gilmore Girls just, oh, it's the best. So yeah, I'm just fiddling around with where I want everything to go. Why am I peeling that off? That was, and I put it back in the same place. Okay, that was obviously a very important thing to do. Anyway, so yeah, I'm really sorry. My camera cut off in the middle of me finishing this layout, and I didn't realise because it said it didn't have enough storage in it, and it definitely did. Apple, what are you doing? Anyway, so I film on a phone, by the way. So yeah, that's pretty much how it ended up. I did some stitching, like I stitched the "Do you like" title, and along the sides, and added some sequins. The sequins in the Happy Day kit match perfectly. They had some orange and white ones in there which worked really well, so I just dotted a few of those around. Stuck, what else did I stick? Oh, I stuck the bird, I changed the position of the bird to above the coffee cup because I thought that'd be really cute and kind of not hipstery. It's not a very hipster bird. Can you have a hipster bird? Okay, I'm just gonna end it here. So yeah, something for you to ponder on. Can birds be hipster? Leave me a comment below. I'm looking forward to that epic debate in the comments. Oh no, you don't have to answer that, don't worry. So yeah, thank you for watching. Sorry for being extra crazy, but that's just the way my brain is. And yeah, I shall see you soon. Hope you're having a lovely day. Bye guys.